Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about something very relevant in today's world. We all are locked down at home due to this severe pandemic, as we all know, COVID-19. Someday I'll be coming up with some details about the understanding of COVID-19 by lay people, even like I'll try to elaborate the thing as easy as possible form. Today I'm here to talk to you about the possible lifestyle that we all can adapt in order to have a normal life during this lockdown period and have a healthy life. Okay, now I'll be primarily relating the things from the viewpoint of human physiology, but don't worry, I'll be talking in normal language so that it doesn't appear like you don't understand the thing, you can relate the terms. Okay, so I'll be talking to you in normal easy, using normal easy words. So first of all, what do you do every day? Some of us are quite stressed. Some children who are locked down at home, they're having very lots of stress, like they're getting, like I see my child herself is getting irritated very easily, getting angry, she's crying at times for going out, roaming outside. But what to do? We cannot do that now. It's for their safety, it's for our safety, it's for all of us, it's for mankind. So, what I would say is that what we can do is, first of all, nurture your hobby. Think about it. An old hobby that you had, that you loved, that you haven't practiced for a long time, and you have sort of forgotten about it. Think maybe you were singing, you were dancing, or you used to play a musical instrument, or maybe you were good at drawing, you used to write some poems, write stories, short stories, and things like that, or maybe painting. Just, introspect, think about that you have not, that particular hobby that you have not practiced for a long time because you couldn't find time for yourself because of the busy lifestyle. Now you have enough time. I know that all of us are working from home, of course. I'm also teaching my students online from home at times, doing all household works we have to do during this time, but still, we can find some time that we were not being able to find during our normal busy schedule these days. But now we can find that much of time to nurture our old hobby. This is one. This will elevate your mood, this will make you feel good. Okay. The second thing, do one thing, like, the works that we are doing, they're making us tired by themselves. After all, work from home schedule, the household works itself is enough to tire us. But believe me, those are not enough to burn the much of calorie we are storing in us during this lockdown session. We are eating, sitting idle at home. We are not running to our workplace. We are not boarding any transportations like trains or any vehicles, right? We are not running for things. We are not going to shopping regularly. We are not roaming outside. So, but we are consuming food. Yes, we're working. We're feeling hungry. We're eating. We're cooking. We're eating. But that is causing lots of accumulation of lots of calories, and the kind of lifestyle we are following is not enough to burn those, which is leading to unnecessary gathering of calorie in us, which can cause lots of pathological issues later on. So, I would suggest, just do one thing. Among your household works, you are cleaning your house, you're cleaning your rooms, mop your room. But don't use that new kind of stick mopper that we use these days. Don't do that. Take out that old routine method that our grandparents used to do. I've seen my grandmother doing. Take that bucket, take that typical piece of cloth, soak it in the bucket water, get inside the under the bed, and clean the floor. This will help you to bend down. This will cause you to bend your joints, leg joints, and this is believe me, an absolute good exercise for you. And use a broom, bend down and clean the floor. The other things we can do is that keep aside your grinder. machine while cooking. At least 2-3 days a week we can do this. Keep aside the mixer grinder machine, take out that old mortar pestle, stone mortar pestle that we all had in our home earlier. uh, Try to find, it must be there. We haven't thrown that away, we have kept it aside, right? Because the mixer grinder has come up. So take that out, grind the masala in it, paste it, use your strength to paste it. That will cause to burn some calories and will make your muscles to work, and it will cause good perfusion to your muscles, good blood flow to your muscles, and that will activate your normal physiological processes. It's very necessary. Okay, and then the other things that we can do, see, we most of the time we use the phone, I mean screen interface, right? So screen interaction time is much more during this work from home schedules periods. So what we can do is that when we have to sit in front of the laptop and work, we have to do that. But when you are using your phone, your mobile phone, it's mobile, it can move. You can also move with it, right? So when you are talking to your friend or you are having a work call, you're over phone, do one thing, just keep moving and you talk. Okay, this is a very good thing. Like most of the time what we do, we sit tight, we work in front of the laptop, we get tired, we do our works, the normal featured works that we have, and then when we rest, we are lying down, we're talking over phone, we're sitting, we're talking over phone, we are lying half on the bed, we are talking over phone. Don't do that. Walk around in the balcony, just even inside the room while you are talking over phone. Just follow these strictly. Stay alert that whenever you are talking, keep moving. That will help you to burn some calories because you are not getting the scope, the opportunity to go outside and walk. And of course, most of us have the rooftop in our house. Even if it is an apartment, a flat you are staying in, you have a rooftop. So find some time for yourself, maybe early in the morning, if not possible. Any time in the day, go to the rooftop, breathe in some fresh air, and walk. Walk for some time. Even it's fantastic if you can afford some 10 minutes in a day. It's very good for your health. And the diet. It's very, very important. Because we are not moving out, one thing is good. We are not eating that much of fast and convenient foods probably that we used to do earlier regularly. But of course we are eating. And there are those delivery systems of food at our home. Some of us are still utilizing that. I'm not, but some of us are. So, and forget about these things. We're cooking at home. Sometimes we feel like not feeling good. Let's eat something good, something spicy, something with lots of oil and spices and things. Eat spices. We Indians are very fit, very fine, because we eat spices. The spices, they have lots of phytochemicals in them. They come from the herbal sources, most of the spices that we eat, and they have lots of phytochemicals in them, which are very good. Okay, they have potent medicinal properties, they have antiviral property, they have antibacterial property, they have very good. Okay, they are very cardio friendly. In fact, those spices are not all bad. So lots of nothing is good. So if you eat lots of spices every day, of course that is not good. Minimize the consumption, make it optimum, and use as much less oil as possible in cooking. It's in your hands. If you are cooking your food during these lockdown days yourself, it's in your hands that how much oil you're using in cooking. Okay, so for daily regular cooking, avoid using much oil. This is one. Avoid consuming ghee and butter as much as possible during these days, because again that calorie thing comes in, and it keeps your heart healthy, of course, because if you consume less oily stuff, and if you, some of us of course have some chronic health issues, if they have, some people have cholesterol thing and like that, so it's always good not to consume too much of oil, but don't devoid your diet of oil. Oil is also necessary for maintaining a good health, so keep as less as oil as possible in your diet. Don't add unnecessary oils in your food. Then, well, spices, I said, eat spices doesn't mean eat lots of spicy food. No, not that. Don't misinterpret it. Eat the regular spices like jeera and cumin, and then that there is that healthy and all that we use. They have very good components like healthy. We all know it has curcumin. It has even proven anti-cancer activity, right? So some things are good in our Indian diet. This is one. And then, oh, I forgot. Then wash your clothes. We are all are washing our clothes by ourselves. So wash your clothes, wash them rigorously. Use your hand muscles while washing them. Okay, that is good for yourself. And then we're washing utensils as well. Wash them, clean the utensils very nicely. That is related to hygiene. Of course, it is related to hygiene. And I will suggest one thing, it's my personal opinion completely. Don't keep the utensils, the night's utensils, for washing the next day. It's not very good. Microorganisms, they thrive on the utensils. If they are left in the basin or sink with leftover foods in them, don't do that. It's better to wash them the very next time, I mean immediately after using them, okay, and keep them neat and clean. And that's it. That's all, more or less, overall for a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget to comment and ask me anything you feel like. I'll try to answer you, not as a physiologist. Of course, my answers will contain some physiology, but I will answer them in an easy form so that you can understand and apply in your daily life. And I'll be coming back with details of healthy diet very soon. Okay, till then, take care. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you really like it. Bye.